So here we are in the Marais, which is a nice district in the heart of Paris. It's close to Notre Dame, Hotel de Ville, full of life, touristic. It's the heart of Paris, so it's beautiful to come here. You can find full of shop, whatever you want.
And little streets, right? It's very...
Yes, it's an historical part of Paris. So all the buildings are in limestones. It's very fascinating part of the town. A bit expensive, of course, so each square meter here is really important. The building was not tall before. Yes, the building is really old. It's just 16 square meters. It's a super small apartment. But that's been a challenge because the client asked us to obtain the maximum from this space and to give him the same functionality than a bigger one. So it was quite impossible. But what we did, it was to design a piece of furniture, really minimal, clean, full of retractable mechanism. So normally we gave a hint to indicate that there's a hidden function. So here, for instance, this changing color means there's a little dining table. So here there's a key. There's a magnetic block here, so it's enough to do that. And here you can put the key, and here is a little table.
How sturdy is the table?
It's stable. Well, of course, you don't have to jump on it. The mechanism is hidden. It's here. There's a, I don't know the word in English. It's cerniera. It's cerniera. There's a magnetic block. Then you just close it, and that's it. And here, there's a fold-away bed. This is just for safety, but we block it with this. And here there's a bed. So that's it. And there's another one because the client asked to separate the bed. And do like that. It's really light, I can do it easily.
So instead of doing a big queen bed or big size,
you prefer like this. And there's on the back of this wall, there's a graphic of Paris. We are here, there's a red point. Here we are on the Marais. Oh, this is a hidden surprise.
Secret, right?
Yeah. Here we are. And everything is done with a tailoring work by our carpenter. So if you close this bedroom, this is the bed. You can use this bed as a sofa with other pillows or cushions, and you can stay here. And if you want to put a television there,
so you could even throw a fabric over it to make it look more like a sofa.
Yes, you need to cover it and use it as a sofa. Yes. So this blade, this vertical blade, you see there's another change of colors. Means that there's well, actually it's an handle. It means there's a hidden bathroom inside. So here is it. Here there's a hidden bathroom, which is really small, not even 2 square meters. And we had to find a solution for the shower because there was not space enough to move comfortably. And here, as you can see, we had to study this rotation so that you can open this door by 180 degrees. You can open this other one. You can get in and just close and have your shower. And after that, you can close it again. And of course, you can have your space here to use the basin. If not, it will be really difficult to move here.
So the shower is now kind of folded away. I mean, since half of it has disappeared.
Yes. The first time I came here, I said, oh my God, and now for the shower, I can we do? Because we had to put at least this and the basin, even if small. And well, that's why we thought this solution. Because it was the only way that we see to have a shower.
it just grew. It actually more than doubled in size, didn't it?
Yes.
It's probably a third of the size when it's closed. Or
Yes,
at least
yes.
half. Yeah.
Yes.
So you're creating the shower each time by closing yourself in.
Yes,
right?
you create the shower, yes, like that. And just you have your shower, and it's easy to move. It's not that bad. Of course, it's small, but you can have your shower. I did. Yeah.
And there's a drain just down there on the bottom, right?
There's,
It's on a slant.
yes.
So all the water runs to the wall.
Yes,
it's slope.
it's possible to have a shower because you have all what you need to do that, and there's space enough to have it. And after that, when it's done, you just get out and close everything, and you have again the space to move here.
A very small sink.
Yes,
Right?
it's very small. Yes.
But it fits the toilet too, I guess. Did you manage to fit everything really? This door, this is great. When you close the door, that handle, it actually looks like it's painted.
Yes, it
Yeah.
was intention. Yes,
It is.
Everything must be at the first glance almost unnoticed, but then you have to discover the hidden functions.
You wouldn't notice it. Actually that it's three-dimensional. I mean,
Yes.
I thought it was.
Yes, there's a change in color on the contrary and inside. Here we are inside of the bathroom, and there's a change in color, but on the contrary, if compared of the outside. So the handle it's white in a niche, in a gray niche. You can see here the detail. All the vasistas and all doors are push-pull because we want to use really clean language, and it's easy to get down the bed. But we didn't want full of fingerprint. So to do that, we use a particular material, which is Fenix. It's an anti-fingerprint material. If you want to restore micro scratches, you can do it thermically.
Just heat.
Yes, if it's on the surfaces.
So you're saying this surface is designed so it doesn't get fingerprints?
Yes, it's also, remains opaque.
It's not shiny.
No, because we wanted a dialogue between the new and the old. So between this very smooth material, very modern material, and this natural material. So because we restored the wooden beams on the ceiling and this beautiful limestone on the wall, which is the typical historical stone. And so the contrast between old and new, modern and natural, and this roughness and smoothness, it was really important for us because we wanted to do all this without affecting in any way the original beautiful space. We wanted to bring it to light.
The Marais is the part of the city that didn't change in
Yes.
the 19th century, so it's medieval,
Yes, it's
right?
medieval, of course, but it's an historical building, and this is the typical materials of this time. Limestone.
Yeah. Was it exposed when you came?
No,
No,
it was
okay.
covered. No, we restored it. This is typical from this area.
Did you add that on the ceiling? The square, or was that?
This square, it was like that when we found it, and we decided not to touch it and to use it for the lighting. So we designed this wall lamp for Rivela, which is an Italian brand, so that the light can reflect on this screen, on this white ceiling, and that diffuses it on the table, but you don't have seen the table again. This looks like a painting, an abstract painting, but it is not. When there's a change in color, there's a hidden function. So this is a leg of an hidden table. And there's a magnetic block here, and it's quite simple to put it down. That's it. Here there's a magnet.
So there is a magnet on the corner that goes all
Yes,
the way to that
there's a magnet
part
here.
on the wall?
Yes, before it was there was not this, but we decided to reinforce it. Yes, this is just a huge working table because the client asked us an enormous one. That's why we had to hang it on the wall.
So the table is adapted to the angle of the wall. The wall is not.
We had to do that because the wall was not parallel to the other one. So we need to study a solution with the trapezium so that it can get on parallel. There's this arrow that helps to understand. That's it.
And now it's almost like a picture, right?
Yes.
It looks like a modern.
Yes, an abstract looks like a painting, yes. The kitchen is here in a little niche. There's a change of color again. It's a really small kitchen, but there's everything to cook. There's plate, sink, there's everything. There's a little, as in the hotel, there's a little refrigerator. It's an hotel room, yes, of course, but more than that, because you must feel at home, not in an hotel, in a temporary room.
But you kept the kitchen area, you could have put it over here where the bathroom door is, but that was a decision.
Yes, it's a decision because you separate the night and the day life.
Okay.
It's an entrance, but it's also, well, if you want the first module, it's an entrance because there's a wardrobe, drawers and everything when you enter.
So that's your entry closet, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Then you can find the kitchen with all the facilities. In the upper part, all these parts are this. You see? That's why it's important that here's anti-fingerprint.
Yeah.
So is there a reason why the space doesn't go all the way to the roof?
Of course. We want to show the wooden beams the most possible.
And it also feels probably bigger.
Yes, because it gives the perception of the whole space. So it was important not to close it. I close here. We wanted to valorize these beautiful windows. We did it trying to keep the space the most possible empty. So that's why all the mechanisms are retractable and everything disappear, so that you can see only the relationship with the outside through these windows. And here you can also obtain the total darkness thanks to these curtains.
Creates a really cozy.
Yeah. You can still see the limestone. I can do that.
So it's really just one small room that you sort of carved off a bathroom, but that's it. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
that's it.
You have so little to work with.
Yeah. It's kind of a Chinese box full of different configurations, and depending on the task, on the daily life, on the needs, you can make appear, disappear things. When you have only 16 square meters, each millimeters is important here. That's been also really unusual for me because normally nobody asks things like this. You have to study every little detail, not to forget anything. And also the colors, also the materials, all these things helps to give the illusion to live in a bigger space. And also this space is particular because, I mean, you can also study a bed that go on the ceiling, but how can you do it with this beautiful ceiling? I spent 1 week and I felt at home. Because they asked me, but it's not too narrow, it was not for me. It's so nice to, just few steps and I can do whatever I want here. I have all the shops, laundry, I don't need anything more at home. If you are in the heart of Paris, all the relationship with the town, it's really strong and you have all what you need outside. Inside and outside, it's almost the same thing now. it's 16 square meters, but the intention is to make it possible. Really, if I want to study, I can stay here, but there's also library.
Because the city is outside.
Yes, because there's the city outside, so easy to find everything. If you are in a district like this, of course. It depends on how you love to live. I mean, I love to stay with other people, I love to stay outside also. So you can live here in the heart of Paris, in a really small apartment, but in a way you can feel in a bigger one.